So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle. Plug in my hat. Sorry about that. That was a little cheesy there. We're going to do a pre-workout review today. And this has actually turned into one of my favorite pre-workouts. So if you're a STIM junkie, this might be something that you're looking for because I really enjoyed this. We're going to jump right into this. We have Mind Muscle Union Hypostatic Performance Series by Eternal Formulations. And just so you know now, I just finished a workout. I'm still on this thing, and it was 2 hours of training, and I really had to tear myself away from the gym. So that's kind of giving you an idea on this pre-workout here and how it delivers as far as energy and all that stuff. We're going to get right into the ingredient profile, and then we'll get into the effects. And this has a mystery matrix to it, just so you know. So I don't know how much caffeine and alpha yo is in here. And like always, I've always tried to get a hold of companies to find out before I do the review after taking them 2-3 times. And this one here, I really tried. I searched for them on social media, couldn't find them. They even have a web address, eternalformulations.com. And just so you know, GoDaddy owns that address. So they are literally like the phantom company to me. Like, I don't think I've done a pre-workout where I couldn't find them. No, I couldn't find them on social media. I couldn't find them on the web. So I was a little nervous, but I did pick this up at Sub King's. He's one of the few companies that actually sells it. And I know the Sub King ain't going to do me wrong. He actually tries some of the pre-workouts before he even brings them in. So you get an idea on if they're going to hit, because, you know, he doesn't want you buying something. He wants you coming back. So he doesn't want you buying something that's crap. So I took the hitter. I took the hitter 3 times. We're going to get right in the ingredient profile and then get into the effects on this thing. We got L-citrulline at 4 grams, vasodilation and pumps, instantized BCAs at 4 whopping grams. That's going to make you huge. It's going to make you big in the gym. I mean, you're going to build a ton of muscle with 4 grams of BCAs. I'm just being sarcastic. BCAs in a pre-workout, I have no idea. Just like a lot of you guys, I just try to come up with an unbiased opinion on this stuff. They will help with neural firing in the brain for cognitive function, fatigue, some kind of recovery, and some form of energy, underlying energy as they're broken down for energy in the body. Then we have coconut water powder at 1 gram. This is for hydration purposes. This has a lot of electrolytes in it. Then we have Cassandra at 500 milligrams. This is an awesome ingredient. It's an anti-fatigue ingredient. It's an adaptogen, but it also has some stimulatory effects and has some cognitive function effects to it. Very, very good ingredient. Then we have a hyper blend at 633 milligrams. And we don't know how much caffeine or alpha yo, so I'll give you guys my opinion. We got caffeine and hydrous right at the top. Then we have guarana seed extract, 22%. This is going to be 22% caffeine. This is going to help with fatigue in the gym and a little bit of cognitive function. It's a really good ingredient. Then we have L-theanine, which is the chilled out, dialed down ingredient, supposed to help you chill down from stims. Then we have something interesting here. We got some exotic stims in here, 2 of them, and they're actually kind of reversed from what we normally see them at. We got DMBA followed by DMHA. So this is a double hitter here. So that's for cognitive function. This is for mood. This is for energy. A lot of little benefits are going to emerge for you during your training, especially focus and concentration. Then we have some Nupept, which is for focus and concentration. Then we have finishing off with some Alpha Yo. So just so you know, I believe that there's probably about 350 milligrams of caffeine in this, maybe 375. That's my guess. And as far as the Alpha Yo, 1 milligram, maybe 1.5, just depends on the source. Because what happens on the Alpha Yo, it steps in at one point. You know it's Alpha Yo, but just so you know, I am not like totally immune to Alpha Yo. I am somewhat sensitive to it. It's like I'm in a midpoint of the super sensitive to the being immune to it type thing. So I noticed it come in, and when it came in, it was only the good things, and it wasn't harsh at all. So really dropped in very well. Right into the flavor on this thing. We got a blue raspberry flavor. It's right there. If you're a flavor person, you're going to love it. No joking aside, it tastes very, very good. This is a 1 scoop at 12 grams. Just so you know, a flat level scoop is right around that 12 grams. So an actual flat level scraping on the side is about 13 grams. So to get to that 12 grams exactly, you want to flatten the scoop, and then you want to take your finger across the top of the scooper and do that, and that'll give you the 12 grams there. That'll really kind of level it out. It's 20 servings. It's not bad. I forgot how much this thing goes for, but it's probably the going rate as most pre-workouts. What else can we talk about on this? Already talked about the caffeine. So we'll get right into the effects. So you're going to take the scoop, and not a damn thing's going to happen for 20 minutes because this has no beta-alanine in it. So for those that like beta-alanine, you might be a little bored. You're like, oh, what's going on here? I don't know. Because, you know, usually when I first took this, I didn't read the label, and I was trying to feel for beta-alanine. So, and I'm not joking. I was like sitting there like, holy crap, did I just ingest something that's probably not really good for me, because there's no beta-alanine in this thing. I literally, after about 20 minutes, when the other effects started to come in, I went to the bottle and I was like, oh good, there's no beta-alanine. So it's good. So 20 minutes is when things start to kind of like come in. You get a very slight sense of energy around 20-25 minutes, and I'd say 25 minutes your heart starts to pound harder. So what happens is the heart rate increases. It's almost like it's not actually going faster, but you're feeling it, like you're feeling your heart beat more, and that's going to happen for about 25 to 35 minutes before anything else happens. It increases a little bit. It pounds a little harder and harder, but very, very, very subtle. And it pretty much levels out, and not crazy, not heart attack type thing, not racing heart type thing. 35 minutes is when another energy peaks in and drops in. So this energy just kind of like hits you, and everything becomes clear, and you become more alert. And I'd say between 35 and 40 minutes, you already got the pounding heart. So the heart's pounding, but not rapidly or anything like that. Just you feel it go boom, boom. And then the energy's coming in, and right between that 35 and 40 minute mark, closer to 40, alpha yo drops in. And then all of a sudden there's a sense of urgency, that underlying sense of urgency that just builds from that 40 to 45 minute mark, that builds to a very good extent as the energy rises, as well as the cognitive function starts to come in around that 40 minute mark as well. Like you really notice it, even though it might have been dipping in and peeking around the corner a little earlier, but you really notice it between that time there, that 40 to 45 minutes. And the sense of urgency gets pretty good. It pushes you out the door to go training by 45 minutes. You want to be in a gym at 45 minutes, because from 45 to 50 minutes, that sense of urgency builds a little bit more to where it's that urgency, like I gotta move, not like you have to run out of the door, but you really get that sense of urgency to get training and get moving. It's very, very good, and not over intense, not crazy extreme. Heart rate just never feels like it goes rapidly, although it does increase a little bit. And I'd say that energy is going to last you for 2 hours plus. So you're going to get a good 2 to 2.5 hours of training on this thing, and you're going to be dialed in. I'm 2.5 hours out, and I still have the stimulatory effects going on, especially the cognitive function. So we'll get into the cognitive function. Now, cognitive function on this thing, this is going to be that 2 steps down from tunnel vision focus and tunnel vision concentration. So you're not in a nootropic bubble, and this has no feeling of feeling druggy at all. This is a very cleared, you're in your head type focus that lasts for hours. If you take this at night, you're going to want to take it at least 5 to 6 hours before you go to bed, from the stimulatory effects and the cognitive function. The stimulatory effects start to die down, I'd say, and it's a slow dial down. I'd say 2.5, 2 hours, and it just slowly kind of tapers off. It doesn't just drop all of a sudden, so it hangs on for a while. And the cognitive function hangs on is noticeable for a little bit longer than the energy there, and it actually kind of keeps you stimmed feeling as far as in your brain type thing. We're very, very strong. So if you don't like real strong cognitive function and focus, it's a step down from all that tunnel vision stuff, then you want to stay away from this, because it's actually a really, really good hitter when it comes to that. Well-being on this thing. One thing I want to talk about on this thing is the well-being is really good. I really feel, every time I've taken this, feel real good. There's this positive vibe. There's a step down from being happy. So I wouldn't say you're happy, but you're almost like you could break out and do a little dancing if you wanted to, but like you're kind of just like right on the edge of that. So very, very, very good sense of well-being. I really like it. And even afterwards, it kind of carries with you. Like I had to redo this video about 5 or 6 times because I did a little goofy things in there, and I was just like thinking to myself, nah, they don't want to watch that. they want me to deliver information. That's actually what I want my channel, but it really makes you feel very, very good. Well-being is just awesome on this. Positivity is awesome on this. You will crush a workout. One interesting thing on this is when I noticed I was about an hour and 45 to 50 minutes in, and I started doing some bicep curls. The power, sustainable power for a long period of time on this pre-workout, and I believe it's because of the jacked up stim amount on this, is very, very, very good. I mean, I was just feeling those contractions, and the power output was just, it was good. It was very top notch there. Muscle endurance and energy, of course. As far as muscle energy, it's definitely good because you're just stemmed and you're flying through your workout. This is that crush the workout, but not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You literally are positive and happy to jump on to the next set, looking forward to that timer to get to that 40 seconds or whenever you jump on your next set and knock out some more sets. I mean, very, very, very good, dialed in bodybuilding style pre-workout, but with high energy. This is a STIM junkie pre for those out there. As far as the pumps are good because of that mind muscle connection. So very tight pumps. I feel tight still. You just feel good on this thing. So the pumps are nothing to brag about. If you want to throw a pump formula on this, you can, but to be honest with you, why spend the extra money? I mean, for something that's, might not help you build muscle in the gym just for a look. That's the way I look at it. Just being honest with you guys. This is very, very good. This has become one of my top pre's as far as STIM junkie wise. I really like this. I mean, despite that it has no beta-alanine in it that some of you guys really care about, this was a great experience. I really like it, and I really don't want to go on to another one because my workouts, I blasted through my workouts and they were really, really good. So I think I covered everything. Covered the flavor, covered the scoop, covered the caffeine, covered the power output, covered the pumps. This is Dave. I'm gonna get on with my day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can, before you go, give the video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I'll be back with more. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.